1 Peter 3:7, husbands likewise dwell with them with understanding, giving honor what? To the wife. So we also need to respect our wives. So what is respect? Respect is I see this person as important, I speak to and treat them with honor and regard. Listen to this. A wise woman will understand this thing. I've seen some very, very wise women. You know, I've seen some master movers. You know, you just in public, you say, you know, I say this woman. You know, you just see the way they navigate. They'll be treating their husband. Outside, you'll be like, who is this important person? So, but she knows what she's doing. Yeah. Respect and regard is important to keeping a relationship strong. It's hard to love someone we don't respect. When couples say nasty things to each other, hit each other, and disregard their spouse, it shows a lack of respect for each other. Respect not only out of love, but positionally. A husband is an office, and a wife is an office. The same way a pastor is an office. We respect our pastors, isn't it? But we should. When you understand what God has called that person to be in your life, it helps you treat them well. Somebody say, respect me. Okay, many times it is dishonor that starts disintegration of a marriage, and dishonor that serves the final injunction on the marriage. Pastor James, don't go far. So I was going to say, this is your own marking script too. I can she miss out on the, you know what I mean? She respects me, don't worry. But you know what I mean? I sat down here and I was taking notes, and I almost took extra sheet, asked for extra paper. Okay, so 5 ways to be a blessing to your husband so that communication can flow well. And other things. Let me say it again. Respect. But let's break it down into practical terms. Respect is speech, especially when angry or upset. Find your center. Also, respect with your body language. You know, have you heard somebody say, I'm sorry? Yeah, is that really sorry? I said, I'm sorry. You know, no, I'm sorry. I am really sorry. I got it wrong. You know, I mean, if it means coming to hold them, do you understand? Isn't that more powerful? You know, to come and hold them and say, look, I'm really sorry. I got it wrong. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have done that. Or if I'm sorry. Oh, by the way, I'm sorry. You know, treatment, especially if you are, now, I say, especially if you are a higher earner or have a more visible position, because we're talking about communication. Yes. I didn't choose that too. But especially if you are a higher earner. So listen to this. These are unspoken things. You'll be surprised what is causing problem in the marriage. I'm not saying every man. Do you get? Is this making sense? Yeah. You know, and I'm not saying if you earn more than you now become a mop or no. What I'm just saying is just be sensitive. You know what I mean? Because he could be feeling inadequate. Some people say I don't have a problem, but you know, still you need to be sensitive. Number 2, praise him. Praise him is not an option. The same praise is part of respect. In fact, if you look at the Amplified Bible, it actually lists these things like this. So, do I need to praise him? Look, when Abby goes this, that, listen to this. Whether you like it or not, your car needs fuel. You can argue from today till tomorrow that why should it use fuel? That's what it needs. If you want it to move, give it what? Fuel. Praise. Well, when I say praise, you know, and it's not, how would I put it? Sometimes it sounds, what's the word? When it's fictitious, No, not even worship. When it's just, it's not genuine. You know, women know how to praise when they want something. So it's only the period that's called manipulation. Do you get what I'm saying? That one is called manipulation. What I'm saying, when I say praise, I am saying look for something genuine. And especially not when you want something. And I'll give you some practical, some real examples. Something genuine. Men love praise. Not only do they need it, acknowledge his achievements. He did something. You say, wow, that was a good, really, sometimes you get, it's like, it's in your mind. It's useless in your mind for your marriage. Do you get? Do you know something as simple as, you're a very good driver? You'll be surprised. No, I'm saying if there's nothing else, do you understand? I mean, not that there's nothing else. I mean, I'm saying something as simple as that. You'll be something as simple as that. Do you know you're very good with the kids? And not just say it, you say it, do you understand? And you specify, when you did this, this is what he did. Do you get? And like Pastor Bim said it earlier on, but even appreciate his provision and headship. You can't understand. Listen to this. It is never enough. One day, Pastor Bims and I, we kind of like do shift. Travel to Nigeria, and to go the Lagos expression of the church, and all of that stuff. And so there for a week or two. So what we did is that we got a flat. And I mean, it's not like we had, but hotel, this and that. So we got a flat and we paid. Anyway, she gets there and, that night before she sleeps, I don't know whether, I think she texted, she wrote a text thanking me for taking care of them. And how before she came, paid whatever, gotten the electricity going, this like just make sure she's comfortable. You don't know what that did. But do you know, I wasn't texting. It's not like I was expecting it to. Do you understand what I'm saying? I just did you're not thinking about it. It's like how we pay our children's school fees, blah, blah, blah. But I don't know if your kids have ever sent you a thank you before. Now, have your kids ever sent you thank you? How do you feel? It's like a million. Do you know, look, both my sons, I mean, they are significant ones within the last 2 or 3 months, just out of the blue. You don't know that. I feel like framing those things. Yeah, there's something about thank you. There's something about gratitude that makes a big difference to the marriage. Instead of, so it's not perfect, though. And remember, we still need to talk. Do you understand? We have a whole list of things that we need to talk about. But if it's every day we need to talk, and that's all you are chasing, they will be staying in the beer parlor. Okay, pub, when the pub, they won't. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because this woman, we need to talk every time. Do you get what I'm saying? So if you're able to acknowledge some very simple, so this woman notices this. Do you get? And just like that, rather than say, oh, you don't pick up after, you don't do this, you don't do. We hear don't. What about what we do? Hello. Even if you don't say it. Yeah, and so not even just provision. Look, appreciate the headship. It's not everybody's head that is correct too. Okay. Do you get what I'm saying? When I say it's not when I say it's not everybody's head that is correct, the husband is supposed to be the head. Do you know there are women that are regretting? Say this man cannot even. Do you understand? They have to think for the man. They have to help the man fill application form. They have to say, go and get a job. Go and put down the video game. You are laughing. Now, what if you are into video game, I'm not abusing. You're probably, she saw something in you. I mean, there's something else. What I'm saying, you know what I'm talking about, innit? So appreciate his headship. As in, look, thank you for being a covering. That's another thing that I said, look, my wife would just say, thank you for being a covering over us. Thank you for praying for, thank you, but, and that's good to know because my wife does a lot, housework. My wife is she's like the, what they call that battery, energizer bunny, is that what they call it? She just wakes up like, she's all over the place, Tesco, this, that, post office, this, that. And sometimes I feel, wow. Because it looks like I'm not doing anything. But man, I pray. While she's running around, I'm praying. In the middle of the night, I wake up and pray. Nobody walk with it. It's not fun. You know the things that are fighting me. I'll fast. Do you understand? Pick up things and, So when she comes and appreciates, I say, thank you for the verse. I say, we are doing something.